I'm going to rattle off some numbers that I want you to listen carefully and just see where you are in this list. Out of 100 businesses that start in business, in 5 years' time, there are only 20 businesses that are left. So if you're in your first 5 years, you're in probably the hunt mode. You're really getting out there building some foundations in the business. If we go, that's 5 years. If we go 2 more years, out of 20 businesses, there are only 4 businesses that are left. And out of those 4 businesses, how many do you think have a revenue over $1 million? Just 1. G'day, I'm David Dugan. I'm the founder of Abundance Global. What is it that makes the difference for the companies and the businesses that can take their business over 7 years or less, but 7 years, and take their business from startup to over $1 million? I tell you, I've done it myself, and here's the key. It's really quite simple. It's just understanding that there are 3 very distinct phases when you're building and growing and scaling, more importantly, your business. If you look at a business, and let's take the journey, we'll do 7 years, but let's take it out at least 10. And we look at the journey, and if this is time down here, and this is results on the other curve, results and numbers. In the first few years of growing a business, you've got to put in a heap of effort, and you're actually at the foundation stage of the business. It's difficult. You got to put the systems in place. You got to get a proven concept. You got to have the ability to get a sales team and sales scripts and sales process up and running, and make sure that your product is what the marketplace wants. And you know what? You get to the end of that period of time, and if you look back at your results, and the results are not necessarily there. For the effort that you put in, which is a tremendous amount of effort, the actual reward is really pretty minimal. And this is where a lot of people give up. This is where they go, you know what, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go off and do some other thing. And you know what? 3 words is what makes the difference for businesses that are in this foundational phase to get to the next stage and beyond. And that is this: commit to conduct. What do we need to do to commit to conduct? We need to continue the journey. We need to have a lot of iterations. And what I mean by that is learn, grow, learn, grow, learn, grow, and constantly review what we're doing. That takes us through to the next stage. The next stage here is accelerate. At accelerate, you're starting to get a little more reward. You're putting a heap of effort in, and very much at accelerate, it's very much in this phase here, it's a bit like multiplication, like you're getting some really, really good results. Back in the foundation, it's kind of like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. It's a little bit like plus and minus. The accelerate phase starts to get exciting. You're getting some money. You're actually getting a decent reward for the effort that you're putting in. It seems like it's fun, it's engaging, and this is a really dangerous period of time. This is where I see a lot of business owners, and they might be, 700 grand, and they're making some good money, and they're thinking, all right, I'm really confident, I know exactly what I'm doing. I think I'll just keep on doing the same thing over again. I'm very, very confident. When I hear business owners that are very confident and they know exactly what each of the steps are to get to the next stage of their business, I get really worried. Because the more confident you are, the less you're actually looking at outside and getting some good feedback on how you're really growing. And the companies that really go to the next level, they commit to conduct. They stay eager, they stay learning, they build a community around them. They have a guide teaching them and someone who is keeping them on track. And this phase here, this is where you get a 10 times effect. This is in the scale phase of the business. Now, this time frame here is where you see people drop off. You'll see people here dropping off in the first foundational stage, in the first 5 years, because it gets too tough, and they're not staying committed to the journey that they need to go on. They're not iterating, they're not learning and growing. In the second phase here, this is where you hear businesses where they grow, and then they're gone, because they kind of smoke their own weed. They're on their own Kool-Aid. The ones that stay eager and learn and stay humble with the journey are the ones that then go to the next level. And it's actually this last area here where there's a disproportionate reward for the effort. That is scale. is when the little bit of effort gives you a lot bigger bang for buck than it ever did down here. And being part of a community that can help you grow and do that is a super duper important part of that journey so that you don't make mistakes along the way. We love helping entrepreneurs who want to scale their business. If that's you, and if you're in that phase where you go, you know what, I can see what I need to do, but I need a little bit of help, then we'd love to help you. Click on the link below, connect with me, and either myself or someone on my team will reach out to you and we'll organise time to have a chat, because I think that a little bit of help can make a massive difference to a lot of businesses.